Cheltenham Festival 2025 Placepot tips. So, Joe, I'm not asking for any specific horses that you're going to put in your play spot, but anyone we have got a lot of people in the community asking about a tote play spot. And is it a good bet and what it involves? So, first and foremost, can you explain to a few of the viewers what a play spot is?
Yeah, so a play spot, every time I go racing, is something that I do. And depending who I'm with, I always try and get the people I'm with involved. And then we almost have like a team play spot for the day.
Yeah,
Now, you basically, you have to pick a horse to place in each race. But you can have multiple selections, basically. The
yeah,
more selections you have, the more it will cost you.
yeah,
So, I normally tend to have two in each race.
yeah,
Um, but again, you might try and pick something away. Say in the first race you fancied the favourite. Say for the Supreme you fancied the favourite. You might want to try and pick two lively outsiders for that race because realistically, when you win the play spot, you want the favourites to have been knocked out because that way you're going to win more money.
yeah.
So that is normally how I play it. I don't always pick the horses I think will win. I try and pick the ones I think other people won't have included because then the day that you do win it, you're going to win it big.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love getting the favourite out the place market for the simple reason that if anyone chooses any non-runners, all the non-runner selections go automatically to the favourite. So you
Yeah,
end up having in every race the favourite having ridiculous amounts, and if the favourite goes out, obviously the prize money shoots up. There's less winners. The prize money is the same, but there's less winners, so it's divided by less amount. So I'm similar to you where if I
yeah,
really think a horse is going to win the race, I'll just choose one selection in that race and I'll choose that. There's no point
yeah,
in me trying to
yeah,
choose a second or a third. If I'm like this is nailed on, this is going to win it. I'm wanting that. But in some of the big handicaps, especially or even if it's a good race, like let's say John Bon, right? And I'm like, everyone's going to be on the bandwagon of John Bon, and on good ground at a ferocious pace like, could he end up hitting one and going over and falling potentially? So I
yeah,
might choose two in that race against John Bon in
yeah,
hope that he doesn't make the place market. But
yeah,
sometimes in like the big handicap races, I might even choose three, and I might choose like one, maybe a second or a third favourite. But then apart from that, I'm looking at the 25 to ones, 33 to one shots, hoping that it's a wide open race and a few of the outsiders come in. Um, and it does it. So, do you
yeah.
ever? So, for anyone who doesn't know, it's the first six races. So, there's 7 races each day. So, the last race isn't part of the play spot. It's the first 6 races. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm same as you. Every time I go racing, I love to have a play spot bet. Um, is there any other tips or tricks of what you do? Have you ever done it where you've chose like 4 or 5 legs, horses in one specific leg, or do you just do
No,
two
no,
each?
yeah.
Two?
The most I think is probably three I've done,
Yeah,
and normally I just try and keep it at two. But I'm like you. If there's a favourite on the middle of the card, I think can't get beat, then I'll just narrow that one down to one.
yeah.
But yeah, you know, people have all different ways they do it, don't they?
Yeah,
Um, but it's a really good bet because if you survive sort of 3 4 races, it's giving you entertainment for the whole day.
yeah.
Um, and also like it means in the fourth race you might not have a strong opinion, so you don't really need to have a bet because your play spot's still alive. So
Yeah,
that's sort of the horse you can cheer home in that race. So
yeah,
it's one of them bets. Once you do it, you always do it when you go because it's fun.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you said, it keeps an interest in every single race.
Yeah,
Some people need to, whoever is wagering bets on a play spot at the Cheltenham Festival, be wary that if you are choosing a couple in each leg, it can start adding up. So
yeah,
like it's
yeah,
like 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Before you know it, it could be 32 selections or even 64 selections
yeah.
of what you're doing. So for a £1 stake, it could cost you £64.
I got caught out with that. So I think it was the first time I ever did it. I
Yeah.
went and put it on for group of my mates, and yeah, it was a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
I've done it once. I think I did like a £10 play spot, and I'm thinking, yeah, £10 fine. And then it was like times 16, like 160 quid on the play spot. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't want to do that. But I couldn't say I didn't want to do it because it's already gone through and been printed, so I just paid it.
Yeah.
And I think I got beat on the first leg as well. I was gutted.
No. There's nothing worse than going out in the first leg.
Oh, no, yeah. So, but any of the viewers, do you have a play spot bet? Do you have any specific tips and tricks of what you do? I always like to, in the first couple of races, I know I don't like going out in the first couple of races, only choose like maybe one or two in the first couple of races towards the back end of the day. Yeah. I don't want to lose on leg number 6, so I might throw 2 or 3 in that one just to try and say.
It depends, doesn't it? Like, how competitive the race is as well.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely like that. I've done that before. Put more in towards the end.
Yeah. So anyone who's watching this, let us know. Do you place bets on a play spot? Have you got any specific ones? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let's say for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, is there any horses that you're saying will definitely be getting a place at a decent price? Let's get them comments in. We'll add them into our Placepot bets, Joe, and let's hopefully each day I want a picture of your Placepot. Send it me through, Joe.
We'll do.
And we'll have some competition. We'll be able to do it where we can only do 8 selections maximum.
All right, yeah.
And then we'll see who wins on that as well. We'll do another forfeit. I want some forfeits on the Friday by you.
Oh God, not another one.
So we hope you like our video with regards to Cheltenham Festival 2025 Placepot tips.